What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing something I found on the App Store called Tier List Maker. So I made a tier list. There's a bunch of ads because why not? And today I'm going to be making a Back to the Future character tier list. Only like main characters, like not the bartender in Back to the Future Part 2 or 3 or 1. So not him. Okay, so let's start. Marty McFly. I'm gonna give him a B, but here's why. He needs to chill out when he gets called chicken, and he also needs to... That's about it. I think I got it. You know what? He's actually a really good character. He's awesome. He skateboards and is able to dodge the police. And doesn't even care when the principal gives him his 5th detention this week, whatever that's supposed to mean. Now, Doc. Doc, he is pretty cool. He's awesome, old, so that's pretty cool. Over 100, almost. So, and he's able to be pretty cool. C. Einstein? Okay, so in the game, Einstein is like very useful and very awesome. So Einstein, obviously A. Clara, Doc's wife, teaches him the ropes of love. Both like Jules Verne, so I think they go together. What? Doc also gets an A. There's gonna be a lot of A's. I love this movies. Jules and Verne. Those are his kids. So they don't play a pretty big part, but they are cute, so I'm gonna rank them E. Okay. Now, George. I have multiple Georges and Lorraines and Biffs because they're different timelines, like future Biff, future Lorraine. Oh, I forgot the old characters. Oh well. But here's 1985 original timeline George. Kind of a pushover. Not that he's not too like fair to himself, so F. You failed. Now, 1955 George, the peeping Tom of the hour. The man who likes fiction science theater and got tricked by Marty to go out with Lorraine to save Marty's butt. Okay. Still kind of like the 1985 George. Okay. So here. Jennifer Parker, Marty's girlfriend. She doesn't play much of a role, but just to be there, you know? E. 1955 Lorraine. She slaps Biff. She slapped Biff, and anybody that does that gets an A from me. Okay. Now, alternate 1985. Not Mom. Lorraine. With Biff being the supreme ruler. She really cares about her kids and not being cut off from anything and not being put in jail. But she was forced married. So I don't know about her. We'll give her a D and then wait for later. I might re-rank her. Okay. Here is 1985 original Lorraine. The only thing she tells us in the movie is that she went to the quote unquote fish under the sea dance, and she was the enchantment under the sea dance where she and her father, she and George kissed for the first time and said that was it. And jailbird Joey was like a jailbird and hasn't come home. So, kind of not that important, gee. Okay. Now, this may look like Marty, but it's Marty Jr. Marty Jr. He got arrested in one timeline. He doesn't play too much of a role, but being Marty's son. Okay. Dave. Regular, good old Dave. He just agrees with his father and laughs at Jackie Gleason, I think was the TV show. So, I mean, see. He's not good, but he's not bad, so Linda McFly in 1985. She is not too bright. I mean, we've heard the story 1,000 times. You went to the fish under the sea dance and kissed Dad for the first time. That's what she said. That's like the only thing she said. She was just not that important. Linda in 1985, the new timeline. Okay. She only has one line. Breakfast. I mean, it's kind of funny, so I'm giving her C. No B's, so. Maggie McFly. I don't think she was called McFly in the movie, but probably changed her name. But her name is Maggie. Maggie McFly. So, Maggie. She kind of takes Marty in after he lands in Seamus's farm. Back to the Future Part 3. So that's pretty good. And lets them stay with them. And let Marty hold William, his great grandfather. And he got along so well. He's never gotten along so well. So yeah, he's a B. Okay. So after this one, oh wait, we forgot to do Hobo Dave. Hobo Dave in 1985, alternate reality or alternate timeline. I don't really remember what he said. He's that small of a character as a hobo. I mean, so after Seamus is the Biffs. Okay. Okay. Seamus. Okay. Seamus McFly. He is. He kind of tells Maggie to just hey, let him stay, and kind of like that, and then he also tells Marty that if he didn't stand up to Buford Mad Dog Tannen, then he'd be yellow, which is like chicken. So I'm debating between C, D, and D. D. It's the middle of everything. Alright. Pushover Biff from the new 1985. Pushover Biff, he is more of a... I kind of don't like him anymore. Like, he wasn't like that. Just wasn't too funny. Like, well, there was that part with like the... I just finished up the second coat now. But then he actually finished up the first, so that is kind of funny. So, see, I guess. See. Biff 1955. Young Biff. He is kind of funny when he goes into the manure. That's all I can say. But still a bully, so B. That's the funniest part of all of these tannins. Wait, what the? Biff 1985 alternate universe. G. So G. He killed George in that reality. He killed George, and then he also owns everything. Literally everything. I should probably put... Okay. And old Biff, right here. Such a mean guy because of one thing. He gave himself an almanac to make him powerful, and that turned into the alternate reality. And that is also what makes him stupid, because Biff takes the DeLorean, goes back in time, and then when he gives his younger self the almanac, the future he's living in with the flying cars and blah 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 will eventually fade away. So he kind of just destroyed himself right there. So G, because he's stupid. And Griff Tannen. Griff is Back to the Future Part 2 bully to Marty Jr. He is... You know what? Just an F. I don't really... anything. I forgot one Biff, so hold on. TikTok, I don't really care right now. Hold on, let me look something up real quick. I forgot one. Buford Mad Dog Tannen. What just happened? Okay, let me reopen tier list maker. Back to the Future. TikTok, please just stop it. And then let me look up. Buford Tannen. There, Buford Tannen. Buford Mad Dog Tannen. He manure funny. He manure haha funny. B. Okay. So, this is the Back to the Future tier list of the characters, in my opinion. This is also only my opinion, so yeah, okay. So, if there is anybody else I forgot that you guys really do care about, then comment them down below, and I'll be sure to keep this tier list and make the Back to the Future tier list 2 video, part 2 video, because this is going to be this is probably titled Back to the Future tier list part 1. You guys will include which characters are next in the Back to the Future Part 2 playlist. Or not playlist, but Back to the Future Part 2 tier list. So, with that being said, you guys, I will see y'all next time. Goodbye, friends.